What if the most important shifts in global power weren't happening in Washington, Beijing, or Moscow, but in Islamabad, Baku, and Gilgit-Baltistan? In this special deep dive, we explore how Pakistan is reshaping its future through billion-dollar defense deals, stealth technology acquisition, mass AI education, and a bold new diplomatic playbook. This isn't just about jets, it's about influence, autonomy, and regional dominance. This is Pakistan's pivot. Azerbaijan just ditched Russian MiG-29S for Chinese-built JF-17S. Pakistan is gaining its first-ever Chinese stealth jets, and 300,000 students are starting AI classes this summer. What's behind this whirlwind of defense, tech, and diplomacy? In the next few minutes, we'll cut through the headlines to unravel the strategic moves reshaping South Asia and the Caucasus. Defense deals worth billions, major tech investment, and high-stakes realignment. Azerbaijan's Air Force is undergoing a massive transformation with 40 JF-17 Block 3 fighter jets, Pakistan's largest ever defense export, valued at $4.6 billion. Concurrently, Pakistan is becoming the first export customer for China's advanced J-35A stealth fighter, with early induction targeted for 2026. Back home, a Huawei-led ICT program will train 300,000 Pakistani students in AI, cloud, and cybersecurity. And crucially, $3.7 billion in debt deferral from China and a $2 billion investment pledge from Azerbaijan are financing these moves. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif delivered a strategic tour through Turkey, Iran, and Azerbaijan, solidifying a trilateral bloc eyeing $10 billion in Iran-Pakistan trade and establishing a renewed ambassadorial link with Afghanistan. This isn't just a flurry of events. It's a multi-domain realignment: military, digital, economic, and diplomatic. Let's unpack each piece. Azerbaijan's Air Force is undergoing a transformation by acquiring 40 JF-17 Block 3 jets in a $4.6 billion deal. The JF-17, co-developed by Pakistan and China, comes equipped with KLJ-7 AESA radar, comparable to what powers fifth-generation jets like the F-35. It can detect targets over 170 kilometers away, track 20 at once, and engage 6. Its compatibility with the PL-15 missile gives it a lethal edge. The missile's range exceeds 300 kilometers. Allegedly, one was already used successfully to down an Indian MiG-29. Pakistan has also showcased the JF-17's use of CM-400 AKG hypersonic missiles, targeting an Indian S-400 battery, demonstrating precision strike potential. For dogfights, the PL-10 infrared missile handles short-range combat. And here's a twist. Azerbaijan is exploring integration of Turkish missiles and avionics, deepening Ankara-Baku military ties. This marks a decisive shift away from Russian MiGs. With 40 JF-17S, Azerbaijan could soon outmatch Armenia's air fleet 10-1. Yerevan, in response, is now courting India, France, and Iran for air defense support. Now, let's talk about the stealth leap. Enter the J-35A, China's fifth-generation stealth fighter, soon to be flown by Pakistan. Twin-engine, carrier-capable, equipped with stealth features, sensor fusion, internal weapons bays, and built-in electronic warfare tools. Pakistan's pilots are already training in China. Deliveries are targeted for 2026, 6 months ahead of schedule. Why the rush? To counter India's expanding Rafale and Su-30 fleets. The J-35A rebalances the regional air power equation. The jet's key weapon, the PL-17, has a range over 400 kilometers. It's engineered to destroy AWACS, tankers, and high-value platforms from a safe standoff range. This jet isn't just stealthy, it's smart. It can act as a networked node, collecting and sharing battlefield data with allied forces in real time. Chinese analysts compare it favorably to the F-35 and Su-57. But what makes it historic? It's the first time China has exported a stealth jet. This is a geopolitical statement as much as a military one. So while India reassesses its radar coverage and stealth ambitions, global arms markets must grapple with China's new export capability. Let's pivot to another front: education. While fighter jets dominate headlines, a different kind of transformation is underway. Huawei and Pakistan have launched one of the largest tech training programs in the region, aiming to train 300,000 students in AI, cloud, and 5G technologies. The program targets students in Islamabad, Gilgit-Baltistan, and Azad Jammu Kashmir. Coursework is delivered online via the Huawei Talent Platform. The first module, a 1-hour introduction to artificial intelligence. Other topics include cybersecurity, data science, IoT, and more. There's even a train-the-trainer pipeline to build sustainable capacity. It's not just an education initiative, it's a strategic workforce play. Pakistan aims to boost IT exports and close its digital divide. And for Huawei, it's a deep market anchor, a long-term soft power investment in the next generation. This move plants digital infrastructure alongside air superiority. Defense wins wars. Tech wins futures. Now, let's follow the money and the diplomacy behind all this. Military platforms and tech investments don't come cheap. So how is Pakistan funding it all? One answer: China's $3.7 billion debt deferral. It eases fiscal pressure and frees up space for strategic projects. Another: Azerbaijan's $2 billion investment pledge. That's likely earmarked for infrastructure and energy. But money flows with diplomacy. Pakistan has launched a diplomatic surge, stretching from Turkey to Iran, from Afghanistan to the Caucasus. With Iran, trade is projected to triple, rising from $3 billion to $10 billion, driven by energy and transport connectivity. Pakistan has also appointed an ambassador to Taliban-led Afghanistan for the first time since 2021, signaling efforts to stabilize borders and cooperate on security. Meanwhile, the Turkey-Azerbaijan-Pakistan trilateral bloc is gaining shape, emphasizing joint defense, shared economic goals, and rejecting Indian trade threats. This web of relationships is creating a new arc of influence, independent from Western channels and increasingly China-aligned. Each piece supports the others. Defense needs financing. Financing needs allies. Allies demand alignment, and alignment demands vision. So what does all this mean strategically? We're watching a dual-front transformation: South Asia and the Caucasus. In South Asia, India now faces Pakistani stealth fighters with long-range missile capability, forcing a strategic reassessment. In the Caucasus, Armenia is being outpaced, its defense posture now reliant on new partners like India and France. Russia. Once dominant in regional arms sales, it now finds itself sidelined, thanks to sanctions, supply issues, and shifting loyalty. The West? They're watching China enter the stealth jet export game, watching Huawei train hundreds of thousands, watching a new alignment take form. This isn't a story of isolated events, it's a regional realignment. China, Pakistan, Turkey, Azerbaijan, Iran, forming a collaborative web that spans defense, trade, tech, and energy. Pakistan, once in economic crisis, is now leveraging that crisis into strategy, using debt relief, diplomatic alignment, and digital growth to reposition itself. Looking ahead, we should expect new China-Pakistan defense collaborations, expanded digital ecosystems via Huawei, potential Pakistan-Turkey fighter development, and deeper disconnect from Western defense dependencies. So we ask, are we witnessing the rise of a new strategic axis? One that rivals traditional powers, not by size, but by smart alignment. From fighter jet diplomacy to digital foundations, from balanced budgets to bold alliances, Pakistan is reshaping its regional and global role. Every piece, military, fiscal, technological, diplomatic, is part of an integrated strategy. It's not reaction, it's intent. Across skies and servers, Pakistan's pivot marks a watershed moment. one that hinges not on crises, but on calculated reinvention. And now, the world is watching. The question is, are they ready for what comes next? Subscribe Self Defense for more deep dives. Drop your thoughts below.